Hello everyone, this is Idolm567. I'm actually starting this log on Monday. I left a gift on my desk for my birthday. Well, it was more note, saying for me to call on her for our first Quintet Live. I guess I can use that. Release week, Quintet Live, reporter, super break. Yes, that's the plan. So this week Okay, I gotta get back to work, but first, how are y'all feeling today? Hello and good morning. I guess there are motivation shows on the outside too. I feel like this is a great opportunity to improve the visuals. Let's see, I think I'll talk to someone. I might be able to get some ideas for activities. Today I'm going with Makoto. Makoto, where do you want to go today?
そうですね。過去に行って小さい頃の僕に無理してでもスカートを。
I see. Okay, let's answer here. That was really on her own. Like, that was a Makoto answer and a half. Like, wow. Don't be ridiculous. It's impossible, no matter how hard you try. However, I can't say I don't understand how you feel. I think it's time we set a schedule for today. Oh yeah, by the way, a reporter, Mr. Yamahara, is covering Mikitoi very closely right now. He's a top-notch reporter, and now he's paying attention to us. I'm sure whatever we do will go well with him. It's a good thing and a bad thing. I have to do this correctly. Now, I have him. As long as we do well at our work, we're golden. If we do well, he'll give us positive benefits. If we start to fail things and get bad communications, fail auditions, fail lives, which that sounds like a good idea right there. If we start failing, we will have negative effects. So these 4 weeks, we have to do well. You know, right there, that's perfect, I think. Right here. Yeah, I got an idea. It's release week for our song. We got a Quintet Live right there in the yellow zone, which will bump us up to pink. We got a reporter giving us a good chance of getting a higher score. I think I like that idea. What do you guys think? Well, I'm the one playing, so I have to choose. So yeah, unfortunately, as good as an idea as you might think it is, or not a good idea as you think it is, I unfortunately had to make the decision. But you know what? It does sound like a good idea. Let's go for it! Because this is a Quintet Live, we have to pick 2 people to join us. So who are our guests going to be this time? We can pick anyone out of the girls we didn't pick last time. There's a pink, there's a heart at the bottom right, a face, like the fans. The more you use a girl, as in have them join you and spend time with them, the higher that face. And the higher the odds of them attending. So I will pick Chihaya, and you know what, we'll pick Mommy. I'll just hope they show. There's a chance that they won't. Now, should we pick out a stage costume before we leave? Nah. No, let's go with what we have. Okay, we're going to have a live show today. Random question I always get asked, I'm going to change the costume. And when can I? That's when I pass that screen. Live at Red Rum. Okay, we've reached the west area. Let's all do our best for today's live. Now, is there anything we need to do to prepare for the show? Not really. We don't need to change positions. Now let's keep our heads up. Today as an encore, we're going to do a collaborative stage with Gusto. For the sake of our guests, Chaya and Mommy, we're going to make this live a blast. Everyone, it's time to get on with the show, so please. That was Top Idol! Yeah, you can tell by the face. Top Idol! Okay, I'm feeling good. I feel we're going to be in great shape today. Now let's review live, shall we? Nah, I'm good. No, it's okay. We'll keep going. But for those of you who want to, yep, it's that time again. We got live. I can see we had the same screen as an audition. We had the same screen as a festival. We had the score in the upper left. We had the voltage below that. We have Miki as the appeal. We can change the appeal by doing the same thing. We had the memory bomb. We had the 3 bonds at the bottom. Do I need to really re-explain that? There's really only one new tactic. In the upper right-hand corner, you can see a number. It's at 0.2 right now, or 0.2. We have to get that number up to a certain amount. The amount varies per stage. So by doing well in every certain amount of points, that'll go up a point. They could go 0.9, 0.8, 0.7, etc. So by doing well at the song, or at least okay at the song, eventually you'll make it up to a certain amount. In One for All, it's 1,000 per voltage point. Well, point of voltage, if I remember correctly. No, it's 100 per point, with 1,000 being 1 full, if I remember correctly. It's one of the two numbers. It's correct in the sheet, so don't worry too much. But yeah. Our goal is just to perform live and get a high score. Scores do count here as they do in auditions and festivals, so we are trying to compete with our last song. So let's try to do our best, shall we? I'll explain the encore, well, the whole thing with the encore later. Kurokoi Special Stage Red Rum aim for 3.1 starts at -2. Yes, it actually starts in the negatives. So the hype is not there yet. Hakuyure is the actual number that they use for this thing up here for the score. It's not going to be too bad though. You're just going to see me fly right through numbers. It's not that hard. But yeah, this is our chance to really do good. We had a reporter behind our back too. And you're going to see his effect actually come in real fast. Because look at our voltage. Unity mind press. Yep, we already got our first memory burst. Or voltage burst, whatever you want to call it. So we've already gotten one. We've got 10,000. Yep. It is that powerful. I kind of messed up here, but you know what? It's not going to be that bad. We're still getting a lot of points. We've already got the goal. We're doing better than we did last time. We're going to blow the roof off this place. Choo choo! I mean, we're hitting high each time, so... And another voltage. But yeah, this is how quick and easy it is. You see, we're just blowing right through it. 5.6. We need 3.1. We're not trying to beat that score of 3-1 thou. If we do, our release will be a little bit better. And if we hit Super Break, not only will I lose my freaking mind, but we'll probably give you number 1 after the second song, which would be amazing. That would be ungodly luck. So that's why I'm trying this today. If not, we still got time to improve and everything. But we got a new high score and 3 memory voltage bursts. And yes, I've already pushed past the end of the song. This is where Voltage Burst can come in handy to extend the song, by the way. Very good run there. 8.1. Ow! Ooh, that was good. So with that, we definitely did well. Let's see if we did well enough. You think we'll get them? Well done, the Ice is having a great time. Good job, everyone. Alright, let's see. The next stage will be a collaboration with Chihaya and Mami. Now let's keep our heads up. Anyway, our guests, Chihaya and Mami, are late. Everyone, it's almost time, so please stand by. Oh no, the guests haven't arrived yet. Ah, good, you were just in time. Now that we're all here, I'm going to ask the song we're going to sing. Okay, let's pick a song that the five of them can sing together. We get to choose between 6 songs. I'm going to choose the song we're currently singing, because that is, we got Smoky Thrill, Honey Heartbeat, Ready, Idolmaster Second Mix, and Megare. Is this song okay? Well, yeah, we're currently singing it. Okay, let's go with this song. This next song we'll sing, The World Is All One. Okay, everyone, please. So yeah, the encore by default is whatever song you pick for Quintet Live being the one they sing. This can cause some weird effects if you're not careful. Like you can get a high score for a different song if you're currently singing 2 different songs. But we're just gonna go with this one because why not? Yeah, we get all 5 girls actually singing. This is the only way to get a Quintet Live during the actual game mode. Any other time, you'll only be able to do it during stage view. So this is how you do it in this one. Also, take a look at the background. Those faces look real familiar, don't they? Yes, it's the Taiko Drum Master or Taiko no Tatsujin faces. This is the stage that... So they also appear in the background in some areas too. But yeah. They're always going to show up at the last moment if they are. So they won't give you are they coming or are they not. Like, they won't show up early and not leave you in suspense. They will show up last second every single time. Also, I want to bring something up about the boots. There's actually a trope about that. Going with... It's called Rainbow Pimp Gear. And they shadowed it. They put the highlight on this. And they actually mentioned the best costume, too. And it is one of those that's outrageous. So yeah, these costumes are making sense. It is kind of known. There's actually a trope about it. There's like a TV tropes page for this thing. Oh, it's full of good ones. I won't recommend reading it if you want to know the suspense on what's going to happen. But, you know, your choice to read or not. Either way, they're done with the song. So let's see. I think we get to save it. I know I don't get to take photos during quintets. I don't know if I do. I think I don't get to. But, yeah, I can save it. I'll find out later if I can. Well, I guess we'll leave as soon as everyone gets back from changing. The live performances with guests are a great source of excitement. Oh, it's our 2 guests.
お疲れ様です。今回のライブは成功と言える出来でしたよね。私も参加できてよかったです。コラボステージめっちゃ楽しかったよ。また
Good job, producer. The audience is really excited. We and staff had a great time. If you do another concert, please let us know. We'll help you. Oh, thank you. I hope to see you again soon. Yes, now if you excuse me. We knocked that one out of the park. And we get a bonus to our fan count. That goes up the pink attention rate. Beautiful. Delicious. It's been a busy day. This week's activities are pretty much over now. I can't wait to see what the rankings look like this week. And it's an important week because it's a release week. We have a series best currently at 41. Will we break 41 with this song? Will we get the super break? Now's where we need to find out. Drum roll. And it's no. It's a no. We did not get the super break. Oh. But we did do well. And we did do better. Our last start was at 69. And this time we're at 57 already starting. And we're changing our strategy so we'll get a lot more fans. So that'll get a lot higher. We're probably going to break 41. If we can break 20, that'll be even more amazing. Dang, I was really hoping on getting that super break. Because it's hard to get. So getting it's rare. But if we could have, it would have been something cool. Oh well. Take them as you go. That's Idolmaster. Finally, you released a new song. Somehow some of the girls seem to be sparkling more than usual. Let's chat with them. You'll get that third mini game. Oh, what is it? Who turned off the lights in the room? Who is its voice? I kind of missed half of it. Oh, no. That ooh thing was... That was Yoi, wasn't it? That's Yoi usually speaking, right? Oh, boy. It's Yoi. Dust in the ears? Wow, everyone's pulling away. I think that deteriorated the atmosphere of the unit. Well, I guess that's it for this week's activities. Hey, you look tired indeed. Good work. How was your day? Yoi looks really happy, doesn't she? I'm glad to hear that she had such a great day. Let's just check the fanlers and go. I forgot that Makoto does it very rarely. And that one just hit. That one actually just ticked me off a little bit. Not my day. This week's closing entry is communication time, part 2. That's right, we got a second part to our communication. We're going to start with the Genken Pond. All the idols do give away their throw. As you've noticed, you can still win if you memorize only one expression of theirs. If you know their rock, then either throw scissors on sight or paper if it's not rock. Because if you throw rock then scissors, well, if they throw rock and you throw scissors, you win. You get the win. They get the win, and they're happy. If you both throw paper, it's a tie. If they throw scissors and you throw paper, it's a win. The idol will be happy if she wins or ties 3 times. This is why it's a safe bet. So, say we're playing against Miki. Miki has a very obvious tell with her eyes. Like you'll see them, if she doesn't move her eyes and does anything like wise open or crossed, just leaves them as her usual sleepy looking self. She's throwing scissors. So if I see that, I throw paper. Anything else, I throw rock. Because if her eyes were open, it'd be rock. If the eyes were crossed, it'd be paper. So this is why it's important. As you can see, I put a little chart in for you where you should be focusing when they are about to do their throw. Yes, it's when they're about to throw that they'll do the face. You see me do it with Yoi so many times, it's not even funny. But this is what everybody has. I do give you a small hint for what I recommend doing for their facial expressions, where to focus. But you can go whatever you want. If you find a better target, then you can definitely go for it. Whatever helps you get the win. Our next mini game is the Who's Not Talking, my least favorite, or Dariga Kunamata de show. Hopefully you don't get this one or are good at multiple voices. There are some gives and some of when they're paired with another idol, then you're boned. If you ever put Miki, Mami, and Yoi in the same unit, oh, you're going to need help. You're going to need help. You're doomed. Haruka's half-step and Yukiko's quietness are possible easy modes for what I found out. As well as if you put the Kane in. Because the Kane is faster than Chihaya. And Haruka is a half step behind everyone. Well, 1 step behind everyone. So that kind of makes it a little easier at times. And you see I put in yellow the 2 best places to focus on the characters. And how you can tell everyone's voices. Haruka's voice is always 1 step behind the other characters. Miki has a high voice. The final show is not emphasized. Mami has her voice at the same height. Chihaya's voice is very calm and gentle, with her pitch dropping right at the end of the show. Yoi has kind of a Reru sound to her speech, according to the guide that that I've been using, and I've shown you before, is the best way to explain it. There's not really any other people I can explain it that way, so that's why we go with it. Miki, Mami, or Hibiki make this much harder for her. And we got one of them. Yukiho's voice is comparing to other characters weaker and of a lower volume. This really won't be a problem if you had Chihaya, but I'll be honest, even then it wasn't too bad, but I saw it in moments. Mikoto has good enunciation. Her da at the start is particularly distinctive. Apparently not for me, though. Mami has a high voice, not as loud as Hibiki, but the final show is louder than Hibiki's. If Miki's in the group with her, it's hard to distinguish. Takane speaks a little faster than Chihaya, and her voice is slightly higher on the whole, so yeah, Takane and Chihaya, you can tell them apart a little bit. Also, the last character, Hibiki, also has a high voice, but her final show is spoken super loudly at the end of the line, only talked by really Mami. So for Mikoto, I should be able to peg Mikoto, the producer who's paying attention, prior to the da and the show. Sadly, this is my worst minigame, and I fail often. I don't think I'm the only one. Our third minigame is impersonations, which we just saw today. My tip is to know the 3 idols you have. If you have Miki, Haruka, and Chihaya, they will not quote Takane. So, when you're playing this, note the 3 you have. So right now I have a lot of superfluous information in this chart, but if you were playing with a different group, it'd be nice to know, right? Look for the common traits as the two idols never use the same line. So if Chihaya says a line a certain way, it won't appear on anybody else's, so it's one of those things. Lines provided are below untranslated in case you are playing along. So if you want to play, you can actually look at the lines when they come in. That's right. The kanji for every line is below. You can see Makoto this episode. Look at the third one of Makoto's line. Look at Yayoi. I got caught in a very good trap. A very good trap. So yeah, you can study, you can pause it, you can look at it, do whatever you need to. However, there's one more thing I have to go over. There's actually a fourth mini game. The evening lecture. What happened to trigger this? If your status is on the bad end, aka show off in fighting or whatever, as long as you're not going to skip by default, because there are certain statuses that they won't even talk to you, you'll only get this mini game. It works as a normal communication. For example, if I'm talking to Miki and the line before says something containing to paraphrase a proverb, it'll do the options and you get to choose the proper response. In this case, adversity strengthens the foundations. There are way too many that I can stick on a chart for you guys to show you by this little screen. So if you look in the comment section, I linked to the guide again, the exact page. It also has the other three. Trust me, that guide is a literal gold mine of info. Use that guide if you're going to play this game. It helps a lot. The dedicated fans that got all the information from the Japanese version translated this did a lot of great work to get a lot of people to play this. I wish we could have gotten this in English and made it a lot easier, but you gotta do what you gotta do. But if you do get this mini game, it's not a bad thing. Don't consider this run to be a failure if you get this, because I'm gonna tell you one. My prior run with Chihaya, Yukio, and Takane got this twice in a row. It's because Yukiko was feeling left behind, so I focused on her more for jobs and communications after. Once I did that and got out of the bad state the group was in, I went on to win the entire A1 Grand Prix. Which means I did everything to get the true ending. I got the true ending on that run, even though I got this mini game. It's not a bad thing to have happen. However, you need to notice who it's focusing on, as blowing this mini game or not fixing the damage could cause a lot of worse things to happen, including lowering unity, performance, idol skipping weeks, and etc. Remember to balance your idols. We have to hope Miko Toy never gets this minigame, or if they do, I quickly have to fix it. As a side note, this minigame is based on your idol's intimacy scores, which is how the game keeps track of the relationship between the three idols. There's another score for the producer. I'll explain this in a later closing entry as they are more advanced lessons and you're on that step. So we'll go over that a little later. We're now on the 201 lessons. Just note as a quick aside, just don't go on one idol too much. Like, don't just go Miki for every minigame. Spread your attention out unless there's one that's falling behind. An example in the story I just told you, Yukiko was behind points so bad that focusing on her kept her in check in the range of the other two idols. I never had another problem, because Yukiko was falling behind, so every morning I do the morning communication, keeping her in range. And the other idols could switch off on jobs, and they were fine. So remember this for a later lesson that this could happen. With that, I'm ending the episode here. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then.